Are you ready to have the experience of going to sleep, waking up, checking your bank account, and realizing that money came inside of it without you actually having to go anywhere? If that's you, then stay tuned because I think I have a valuable lesson to share with you. Hey everybody, this is Danny Jr. and what I want to talk to you guys today about is the difference between residual income and linear income. There's a huge difference. So linear income is basically an income that is based on what you do, your efforts. It's basically trading time for money. Now, the thing with linear income is that it is more secure, right? You know that if you want to work 8 hours and they say they're going to pay you with this amount, you know that you have a guaranteed amount that you can actually account for because you know you're doing something that has an actual salary or has a hourly pay attached to it. And so you know, hey, I can get this how much money I can earn. That's what linear income is. Now, there's a downside to this way of earning money. Here's the downside. First of all, you only have 24 hours in a day, capped out. And so how much money you are getting paid per hour is always going to be capped off based on the 24-hour clock. Now, let's be actually real with this. You really don't have 24 hours, do you? Nope. You don't have 24 hours because most people don't work 24 hours. You got to at least sleep, 8 hours, 6 hours, the less 4 hours. So you can tap that down. Let's say you only work 4 hours, or you only go to sleep 4 hours. Then that's 20 hours you got. And you do got to drive to and fro, right? If you're going to a job. So scratch off, an hour, maybe 2 hours for some people. So now you got, 18 hours to actually work. And most people don't technically work that long, right? So you basically have a good 10 to 12, max maybe 14 hours that you can put in effort to make money. So that's actually hindering how much money potential you can make because how much you earn is based on what you do on an hourly basis. And now the second issue with linear income is this, is that in order to actually make more, you have to do a few things. For one, you have to ask your boss or the individual who actually hired you for a raise, right? And so they ultimately determine how much money you can make. And so the one way that you can make more money is that you get a raise or a promotion. The second way that you can make money in the linear model is you have to obviously work more hours, right? But we already talked about that, right? So you only got a certain amount of hours you can work, and then you have to ask your boss for a raise. And so to make more money, there's two constraints and barriers that's hindering you from making the amount that you can envision into your mind. But see, let me tell you about residual income. Residual income is money that you earn for doing something one time, but it's utilized over and over again without you having to put in that same effort. And so residual income is like you, for example, creating some type of product, right? Let's say you're trying to sell some coffee. And let's say you created it, and now that coffee can be made over and over and over again, and it's sold over and over and over again. And all you had to do was put in effort to create it one time, and now it's being sold over and over again without you actually physically having to put in the hard work to create it again and again and again. It's almost like Netflix, right? I mean, they basically have it where they have a service of movies over and over again, and those movies you basically pay a subscription, and then with that subscription, you're essentially paying a service, and they get paid over and over again by providing you a service which they created one time. This is what the power of residual income. You know somebody who is killing it when it comes to the residual game, if I may use that slang terminology? That's Warren Buffett. You think Warren Buffett gets paid based on the hour? No, his money is making money for him. His money is a slave other than the other way around. And so you want to get into the mind frame of seeking residual income, money that is made without you physically having to put in work over and over again, and it's not time restricted, meaning that it only makes money based on a certain time frame. No, it makes money consistently over and over again. This is what you want to utilize. And if you focus more on the residual side, then I guarantee you that your income will take you to allow you to do things that you never thought you would be able to do. And then you will be able to actually sleep. You will actually be able to sleep, wake up and realize money has come into your bank account over and over again without you putting in any effort. Stay tuned, because on the next episode, I'm going to share with you some of the things that you can do to make residual income. I'll see you later.